There is a widespread belief that during a session of demonic deliverance, we will confront and try to expel demons anchored in a person's body or soul. However, although this idea cannot be considered false, it is generally erroneous for the reasons that I will explain below. The realm of evil is led by a fallen angel known as Satan, who before his fall was called Lucifer, which means light bearer or morning star. This angel, who was probably actually an archangel, possessed great beauty, wisdom, and power. However, his ambition, pride, and vanity drove him to rebel against his creator, along with one-third of the angels of heaven. When Lucifer and his allies failed in their attempt to usurp God's position, they were cast out of heaven and descended to dwell on earth. In this way, we find Satan at the top of the hierarchical pyramid of diabolical power. Below him are positioned the rest of the fallen angels who rebelled at his side. Next in descending rank order, we find the demons, whose origin I already explained in a previous video. In the last level, there is a wide variety of evil spirits or entities of various genres. These carry out a multitude of functions, like encouraging all kinds of sins, as well as causing various physical illnesses and mental ailments among people, among many other tasks. Established the above, I would like to point out that demons, due to their high ranking, generally occupy positions of spiritual governance over specific regions of the planet. And it is not habitual for them to engage themselves in tasks of oppression or possession against a particular person, as those functions are commonly carried out by lower-ranking spirits under their orders. However, it often happens that during a session of demonic deliverance, when the oppressing entity or entities are asked their name, they respond by mentioning the name of an important demon. So why does this situation occur? The answer to this mystery lies in the fact that invading spirits tend to respond in three different ways when asked their name. Of course, assuming they agree to say it, or they are forced to reveal it, as they usually refuse to do so. And these ways are the following. Firstly, and most frequently, they name the sin or spiritual ailment that they specialize in and are promoting in the person. So they might respond, "My name is anger or jealousy or depression," for example. In the second place, they might respond by giving us their personal name. And lastly, they might pronounce the name of the demon or fallen angel to which they are bound. Considering this last option, and although it is unusual, there is a possibility that a demon could manifest during a deliverance session. And this generally happens when two situations converge in a particular case. The first of these would take place when the low-ranking entities cannot withstand the work of the liberating minister and begin to be expelled. The second situation would happen when the individual to be freed is considered an important target for the satanic realm. This latter is due to the fact that there are people, whether men or women, who, because of their personality and special talents, are considered very useful tools for carrying out Satan's plans. And in the opposite case, there are people who, if liberated, could become a threat to the plans of the evil one. It should be noted that some demonic spirits have the ability to see the future, and some others also possess the ability to discern the destiny and potential of a person, whether as an ally or as an enemy, in such a way that if the deliverance focuses on one of these marked individuals and the lower-ranking entities are being expelled, the demon in charge of them could make an appearance to try to intimidate or dissuade the minister from completing the liberation. Having said that, and to summarize, we could say that the spirits that we generally face during a deliverance will mostly be low-ranking and low-power entities. Nonetheless, they should not be underestimated. Sometimes these beings can provoke spectacular manifestations while trying to expel them. And if they are not expelled, the victim could face harmful consequences for their mental and physical health, which in some cases could lead to tragic outcomes. Lastly, I want to reiterate that a person can self-deliver from a problem of demonic oppression by himself if he has the necessary basic knowledge and the right attitude. However, it is almost impossible, or at least highly improbable, for an individual suffering from demonic possession to self-liberate. In this case, it is almost always necessary to have the assistance of a minister experienced in this field, or for the person to be directly liberated by God, in a sort of miracle. With this in mind, I close the topic of this video, and I look forward to see you in the next one.